I was little, it looked like fun. If there's no coincidence, I've come, and I can die when I'm done. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. And the crazy get crazier and crazier. And I hear that it has been quite the shit show over in this neck of the woods today. I have to tell y'all something, some breaking news. And I realize that this is going to shock most of you who are from YouTube. Those of you who are familiar with the cast of characters from the Swamp Eat Cesspool, otherwise known as here, but as much as I know you're going to be in disbelief, Y-O Man has flipped sides and has denounced the queen, the gold-plated queen, and yeah. I know that y'all are shocked. I know that was the absolute last thing that anybody ever expected to happen. Huh?
Hmm?
Did you say something?
Hmm?
Really?
Hmm? What is it?
Nothing? Well,
What do
Crystal,
you think what I said?
I don't know what side she's on. I haven't watched her video, but I'm going to play it. Don't worry.
Yeah, Natasha fucking Cooper.
Really?
I'm crazy.
You are crazy.
I'm not crazy. Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
am
Yes, you are.
crazy. Yes, I am crazy.
You are entirely too energetic.
Energetic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
To have just woke up.
oh, you just woke up?
Really?
Oh, so story time. Come on, at least.
No story time.
So once a time.
No. We're gonna tell a story, but it's gonna be one that yeah. Hold on. Shit. Um,
Shit.
but
In Pakistan, it's 11 in the night. Paper cone.
no, it isn't.
Yes.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's 11 a.m. No, it isn't.
11 p.m. Hey, listen, babe.
What?
Can you hear me? Guys, everyone hear me?
We hear you just fine.
So, A likes B, okay? And C like D, E like F, H like G, but I doesn't like J. You know why?
No.
Because I like you.
Really?
Yeah, simply.
Really?
Yeah. Whatever.
Really?
What is this video you playing?
This is why, oh man.
Why man or why
You
girl?
already disco bush.
I know why man.
Hmm.
So you said that you cannot talking about peace.
I say what?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're wearing my favorite shirt. I just noticed.
Oh, thank you. You just nodded.
Yeah, now I'm getting you off the screen because you're making me sick.
Oh, okay.
And I hope nobody has
How
epilepsy.
about singer rap songs for Jesus?
Okay, so let me
Ah,
give
man.
y'all, let me,
I'm
for
a
those,
very good rapper. Guys, come
no,
on.
no,
Yeah. Give
no,
me any
shush.
topic so I can sing a rap. Give me any topic, guys.
Babe, babe, shush. Um, okay, so for
Give
those
me
of you
any
who,
word, guys.
babe,
Yeah, you can do it. I
shush,
just find the word.
shush. For those of you from TikTok, this video that I'm about to play is somebody that I call YO Man. She goes by
Why man?
Wyoming Adventures, and she looks like a man, but she has very good hair volume. Um,
Hmm.
she is a, a drama monger who flip flops like the fish she claims to catch from the streams she claims to hike next to.
Hmm.
She also has
And
a
she
disco
thinks and
bush.
and and she thinks she's the most gorgeous, beautiful lady.
She also said that she looks younger than I do.
And she is mental too, guys. At this point.
That's a pretty accurate description. She's mental.
Yeah.
Tiffany, had you seen this?
No, I haven't.
No, Tiffany is blind.
I haven't. Babe! Oh my God. I haven't seen it either. I was just informed about this particular um, piece of information. And apparently, she is denouncing Dickie in this video and claiming her allegiance to the other person.
Yeah,
That
it's
Hmm.
Katie. Katie's
yeah,
been following me around the internet for a decade now. She's a lot of fun, that one.
they seem to be pretty well about equal as far as mentality goes. So,
Yes.
um, I feel that this is going to be another, riveting video because once again we are facing away. Um, Lord forbid we see her
Hmm.
face.
Hmm. Okay.
Missy says that's not volume, it's moose spit.
Could
Oh,
very
dear.
well be. It could be. I don't know if it's moose spit.
You don't know?
I feel that might be
Oh,
a,
dear.
a particular form of moose spit.
Oh, gosh.
Leslie, we don't know. This is a surprise to me as much as it is you. We don't know if we're going to be looking out the window the whole time or watching her birds, but I've just noticed that there is a humongous peace sign on her wall with peace under it in wire.
Oh, I think she's
Oh,
at her
this is
mom's house. Yeah, she's visiting her mom right now, I believe. I recognize the chair. Why do I know this? This is
I
so
was
weird.
just about to say, how in the actual hell do you know what chairs her mother has?
That just sounded so, that made me sound so weird. She's visited her mom before and she made, here's why. Okay, I can actually explain exactly why I know this. She visited her mom, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago and posted a video. And I remembered it because her mom had just gotten a black lab puppy and it was really cute. And it was doing hot laps around her mom's living room, which is what she's in right here. And I have a very weird memory for strange details of things. And I remembered the chair because I believe the dog might have even jumped on it at one point. So, but yeah,
I haven't. Why is there a humongous peace sign on the wall?
maybe her mom's a hippie. I don't know. Maybe her mom must not be in the drama either.
Are you sure this is peas? I think this is peanut.
Really? Well, that probably is more fitting. All right, let's play this shit and see what she says. I can't wait.
Oh, you
Guess
can't
I'm
wait.
really behind here. What's been going on? I have to bring drama. I'm not doing it on my main channel. So evidently, there's this whole issue on Nikki's, Scotty's, I don't know. I was in Sarah's the other night. Katie was on panel. I don't have a problem with Katie. She's been very
This
supportive
is how
of me.
she told.
And so is Sarah. Very supportive of me.
She cried.
She actually helped me out when I had trouble with Tiffany. And that's why I like Sarah.
Trouble with
Tiffany,
me.
you
She's
troublemaker.
been good to me.
I don't know what I did.
Popular. Oh my god.
Now, I just watched Nikki's live stream from last night. And yeah, I think I just need to stay totally out of all this drama stuff because I'll tell you, Nikki, I don't dislike you at all. I like you. But I do have an issue with Tracy and Roman and his community who took clips from my channels and spliced them together to make me look like I'm a raging idiot.
You are.
Because I do like my Second Amendment.
You are a raging idiot.
It's probably on a couple of their community posts yet. Roman was the first one to put it on his channel. And yeah. Sarah knew it because I told her about it when I started being on your channel, Nikki. I don't trust those people at all. They have me
People
blocked,
do not trust you.
even though I have a wrench on your channel.
No idea, Gina.
And I didn't see any of them
Any idea who she's
apologize
talking about.
to me for what they did. Mind you, this all started when they supported Tiffany.
Tiffany.
But even after that, wasn't that long ago, I went to some of their community posts and that chopped up video was still on their community post or shorts, something like that.
Oh.
In my opinion, they are just a troll group. Sorry. That's what they do. They troll people. And I'm not into that.
She's not into it.
I'm not into supporting Palestine
Wait,
like
pause.
they do.
Hold
I don't
on,
know what their
hold on.
Tracy's deal is.
Excuse me?
Did she call it Pillow Stein? I cannot.
She's invented a whole new country.
That's
Listen, I bet you if you ask her, it's a country named Pillowstein.
that's what she said, right?
Yes, yes, yes. I said what at the same time?
Oh,
I swear to God, these people are like the gift that just keeps giving.
oh dear.
Oh my
Well,
God.
Pillowstein.
What? Listen, y'all know I don't like to talk about religion or politics. What in,
I don't know.
we're just gonna we're going to forget she even said that. Just think of it as Pillowstein, the country. Okay,
Yes.
that's where we're going. We're not even gonna. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nope. Won't
we
go
go.
there, but
Is
you
with
know.
that.
Nope.
I don't care. But she also,
Shit.
and it's probably gone now, but she did a whole live stream about me, and they were watching my boyfriend commenting on my channel.
I had nothing to do with
They
that.
did that. They even subscribed to his channel.
Subscribed.
She's talking
Now,
about
I
Bighorn
listened to
Ace.
that live that Tracy did, and they were watching me and my boyfriend. Why? Why?
The fact that she has one is concerning.
Because I didn't like Tiffany?
It's
I don't
her.
know. But I will be, I don't want no part of that shit. None. None. Take my wrench, do whatever.
Whoa.
I don't care.
Wow.
I'm
Those
just
are some
not doing that
fighting
shit.
words. Take a wrench.
Yep.
You know, after being gone for, almost 3 weeks now,
Gone.
I really don't need all this drama.
Oh,
Or do I even need to watch any of it? I don't.
I can't.
She's back, not into the drama.
So whatever happens, happens. I just don't want nothing to do with those people. For good reasons. And y'all want to fight over them, you fight over them. You want to support them, you support them.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I've been nothing but a good supporter to a lot of you. And that's all I got to say.
Leslie, is that a pig?
None of the shit matters to me. None of it.
Buster, you made a video about it. It is obvious that
Now, Natasha, now. She's just she's just drawing her line in the sand because she will not be with those who support Pillowstein. Goes against everything she stands for.
oh my God.
And she's no longer in the drama. That was just an announcement for her subscribers.
Her subscribers and her boyfriend's subscribers.
Yes,
fact that
Bighorn
she has a
Ace. Now here's what happened with that. That might have been my doing because, see, she had this man very elusively showing up in her comments, leaving her these loving and over the top comments that sounded very much like her. And his channel is called Bighorn Ace. Well, one day I was in a chat, or I was watching a chat, I wasn't in it, and I saw a girl come into the chat called Bighorn Babe. And I believe it was Bob's chat. And Bighorn Babe was letting the entire chat know that Wyoming was a home wrecking hoe dog, right? And that she took her man, Bighorn Ace.
Who don't know what she looks like, her picture. Hold on. First of all, I don't believe that this woman has taken any man.
Well, Well, the funny thing was, is Bighorn Babe might have been me because I didn't believe that. I didn't
I
believe she
can't.
had. I don't.
It might have been you.
Well, I had to figure out if he was real or not, and I figured if some lady showed up saying, "Hey, that's my man, leave my ace alone" and stuff, she would have to she would act a certain way, and she certainly did. She certainly did. She completely ignored Bighorn Babe, and I even made a video. I was like, "Keep your paws off my man," in my best accent, and she didn't react to that either. And yeah, it was really weird. And then his channel disappeared because he was sick of being harassed. Yeah, that might have been me, Rachel. I went all over the community warning all the ladies about Wyoming, how she's a man stealer. She did not care at all. Not one bit. So Bighorn Ace is not real. That's her in a sock account. That's her George Glass. It's kind of sad. It's kind of
That's-
sad that I actually
That's
I went into that one girl's chat who was talking about you one time. She's her name's Amber, and she was live on Rumble. I don't know why I went over there. She brought Wyoming up in that community of those people over there, and she read my comment out loud. She goes, "I'm very sorry that happened to you, Bighorn Babe." I was like, I know.
she called you Bighorn Babe.
That was my username.
I
'Cause
love it.
He was Bighorn Ace. So I was Bighorn Babe with, yeah, it was pretty funny for me, at least that day. But yeah, I don't think shit. So anyways, long story short, these people she's talking about they caught onto it too. And they were showing her how much her boyfriend's comments looked like they were from Wyoming. And they were kind of laughing at her.
So,
but
does she really have a boyfriend, or is she just?
I don't believe so.
She does.
No, I don't think so because, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's fake after my whole investigative attempt that one day. Oh, Rachel really thought it was his girlfriend. Wow. But I mean, I never would have thought she'd been married to a man before either.
So for those of you who don't know, the man she was married to had a very tiny head. Like he had a head like on freaking, I don't know, Beetlejuice. Like
those Cro-Magnon people, like where it's oh, look at that volume.
This is why, man.
You cannot deny she has great volume in her hair, though.
She has the most colorless lips I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It looks like she's biting her bottom lip, but no, it's there.
No, that's her lip. She just has no color. Like
it's that great circulation.
I've never seen someone with colorless lips. Look at this.
Oh, shoot. You aren't kidding. That's a little bit concerning, honestly.
It almost looks like she's concealed them.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But I don't think she has.
No, I don't either. I don't think that face has ever seen concealer.
No. Why would at least they're not blue. I don't know, man. That's really strange. See, I thought she was biting that lip.
No.
Oh, boy.
No, it's very concerning.
I'm going to Google this.
What causes colorless lips?
What the fuck? Okay.
What the fuck again?
There's their color and their lips.
Crystal said she must be anemic.
Oh my gosh, she's bright. Losing color can be caused by changes in blood flow, such as due to anemia and dehydration or underlying medical conditions like COPD. circulatory problems. Wyoming, you might have good blood flow to your feet, but you don't have it to your lips, lady. And you need to stock up on vitamin B12 and some folic acid. Oh, certain prescription drugs.
Well,
Girlfriend, tell the truth.
well,
What have you been doing, lady?
well.
There was that one situation.
Look at what Corey said. Colorless lips is a sign of sperm deficiency. Sperm deficiency.
Oh dear.
I told y'all she's done denounced the dick. She said no dick for her no more.
I don't know that she ever.
She's cut the dick off.
She only dabbled in the dick to begin with, so.
Well, the dick had pumped her head up. That's why she ain't got. She said she's done with the dick.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think too. There's
Buddy, how are you, buddy?
What's up, buddy? Yeah,
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
I'm good.
What are you
She's
doing,
done
buddy?
what am I doing? I'm doing some door dashing while because I was bored and wanted to make me some money.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Y'all, this is. I'm very concerned here about these lips. I know she is not traipsing all over the place hiking. So
She'll tell you it's some kind of chapped wind lips or something.
So I have another loon. Got another loon to show y'all. This one is awake making videos tonight. He made this video 15 minutes ago.
Oh, fuck. This
boy.
lady guy.
That poor dude. He needs to go to bed.
Yes, he's at it again. And the title of this one is Gypsy Rose Blanchard is a fraud. 100 with a devil and a fire. Now I can't believe I don't have any more videos. I guess I need to go over there and comment again.
He made a video about you?
Yes, last night.
Oh, he fell asleep. I missed it.
He did. He lost his shit because I broke my cardinal rule last night. Or yesterday, and I went and left a comment on his channel. And I typically do not do that. And he lost his ever-loving shit, and now I'm following a script, and somebody's telling me to say dehumanize.
What?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I know, Teddy. It's crazy. I know.
Just told me to get the fuck off. Just booted me right
He
off.
said that that nobody tells him what he needs to do, not even his wife, and he didn't know what weak men I was around.
Wow. I know.
But number one, I could pick him up by his hair and sling him around like a damn it doll.
I have one of those.
I have a bunch, a whole collection.
Right. Well, bless his little heart.
Has anybody ever seen his wife?
No,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's in the closet.
I was going to say, I have a feeling she's under the porch somewhere.
I think she does talk in the background in one of his videos, but not very loudly. So I'd think she is probably locked up in a closet somewhere.
I think that's a very high probability.
But from what she was hollering, she agrees with everything he says. But I don't know if that's because she really does or she's afraid to say she doesn't.
Well, she's also supposed to be a psychiatrist.
Oh
Well,
no,
she
she's
used to diagnose him. Say,
Yep.
of course.
He is a practicing RN, and she is a psychiatrist.
Totally
Lord,
makes sense.
And they live in government housing, and he only has one tooth.
all right, you too. Well, she needs to practice on him because he is a fucking loon bag. She's crazy if she thinks he ain't.
Well, that's obvious.
You know, weirdo.
All right, let me play this one. I haven't watched it. I just saw it. God help us.
Hello, YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share. Well, let's just clear a few things up here. All right. Okay. Let's just clear a few things up here. All right. I want you to think about this. Okay. All right. Tell me if this is just a fucking coincidence. Now you know how I feel about coincidences, right? All right. Well, in Roman mythology, right? How come Lucifer's mother is named Aurora?
Y'all.
And now we all know Lucifer is a fallen angel. The real Lucifer, that's Satan, right? Doesn't have a mother. Okay, angels don't have mothers, but we know they're playing on that with what I'm about to get to here. Okay, that Lucifer is a name given to the mother in Roman mythology, which is something different, really. But that's what they're doing it for, what I'm going to tell you. And not to mention the television show Lucifer. Yes, one of these sleazy networks had the nerve and the balls, probably Lucifer behind it himself, to make a TV show called Lucifer, where I guess they make it all that, well, that fallen angel of old is really not that bad of a guy. And in the movie, or the show rather, he has a daughter named, guess what? Aurora Morningstar of all fucking things. They call her Rory, though, I guess. All right. So I want you to think about this. Now, what I've just told you, that's all real. What I just said, that all checks out. The TV show they made, his daughter. In Roman mythology, though, the mother, which is something different, really, but that's why Christie's dog, his name is Lucifer. Not Lucifer. I wouldn't doubt it. Christie's dog is named Aurora. Okay. We all know Gypsies was told to name this fake baby of hers, Aurora, right? The night of the torture ritual and ultimate sacrifice of Dee Dee Blanchard, where that night Gypsy Rose made the deal solid, right? When she drank of the cup of the blood of the sacrifice of her own mother, after she mutilated her genitals, after she carved this picture on her back, I'm sure by looking at something, then carved it on her back with those husky knives. That's where the husky tattoos come into. We'll talk about that in the next video, or another one coming up sometime soon. Okay. Carve that on her back by looking at something, and then does a trophy on her back. Get it? Trophy tattoos with dipshit of the husky knives. Trophy on her back of what she carved on her mother's back. Okay? During the torture portion of the ritual. Well, at this ritual, remember, it takes 6, right? Kim Blanchard, the wife of David Blanchard, who was filming it, as they're always filmed, has a daughter from a previous relationship named Aurora, okay? Known witch with a real coven and Satanist from way back, named her daughter Aurora. Dan Glidewell was there. We know that. Also, Ace Bannister, his real name, Brian Rogers, was there. Brian Rogers also has a daughter named Aurora. If you don't believe me, you can contact True Chrissy and or Trixie Lane, and they'll tell you. they'll confirm.
Who gives a shit if they can?
One of them
confirm?
even sent me a picture of the one daughter, Aurora, Brian's daughter. Cute little girl. On her like first day of school or something. Right?
That's
even says their name. Have
scary.
good for luck first day of school or something. Aurora with her little mom kissing her on the cheek. Real cute little girl, right? And they'll confirm that the other one, David Blanchard's, will it be his stepdaughter. His name is Aurora also. Now, all these people there at the night of this fucking gathering all happen to come up with this name Aurora, who in pop culture was given to the name of Lucifer's daughter on that show. And we know that in Roman mythology, we don't need to rehash this again.
He's 59.
Okay, is that a coincidence? No, she's not a Satan worshiper. No, she's not satanic. She's not Luciferian. No way. No fucking way.
Yeah, it's such
She's
an
a dumb,
idiot.
worthless bitch that can't do anything right, who did nothing but kill her mother and blame it on an autistic man with all various other issues. And that's her only claim to any of this. And she gets out of prison with a book deal, all this money handed to her, a fucking TV show, all these things, documentaries making her a victim while she's in prison. I'm sure this is all just coincidence, just fell into place because poor little gypsy, right? Sure. Okay. How about December 28th? Let's talk about that. She happens to get paroled out on December 28th, when most of the time when you're that close, they'll let you out on Christmas Eve, for the family. But they got the call and said, let her out on December 28th. Because that's a very special day for us Luciferian, devil-worshipping, crazy fucks. So we know that she gets out of prison, and then she also supposedly has her fake baby, who's named Aurora, the mother and or daughter of Lucifer, right? And we know that December 28th is one of the most important days to the occult of the whole year. All kinds of sacrifices go on there. That's the winter equinox, solstice, one of them, whatever the fuck it is. And big time for sacrifices. And it's also called the most unluckiest day of the year. Okay? It commemorates when King Herod, go look it up. It's called Childermas. It commemorates something called Childermas. Look it up. Or the Feast of the Holy Innocents. It's when King Herod ordered that all Jewish boys 2 years and younger be killed in an effort to kill Jesus, the real king of the Jews, because King Herod was currently the king. You get it? All right. Well, that's December 28th, and we all know who's Lucifer's enemy. It's Jesus, because when he returns, we all know the deal. Okay. I'm sure that's just a coincidence. The December 28th shit, right? Sure it is. Now I want to talk about something else. Okay. The divorce alone, guys, settles that she didn't have a baby. You guys, and you all are giving me these obscure laws and all this. It doesn't matter in her case anyway. It wouldn't matter anyway, guys, because number one, she was pregnant out to here, supposedly giving birth in a couple of weeks. There's no way a judge would do that. Would not have continued that, guys. Your little obscure laws when they're fucking 2 months pregnant or what. And furthermore, if any of those laws if they were using any of them, there would be motions. Everything you do in a divorce, from the very first filing to every little thing is out. And that was the cleanest divorce ever. There was no motions filed. There would be motion. We want to settle this and then bind that over to this and all that. I know how it works. Okay, guys, I'm the one that went to law school. Please stay in your lane. Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't work that way. You cannot just take a statute that you've read somewhere
He went to law
and then
school.
apply it or just glue it to anything. You have to still work within the framework of what's going on otherwise, and we got to work within the framework of the federal rules of evidence too. You can't just do anything you want. You got to file motions and briefs and all this for everything. There was not any motions filed. You can look that up. There wasn't any motions filed for anything. There was that. So that means that alone. But we don't need to harp on that. Let's talk about this. Now, we've settled that Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Now, I hope we can all agree on one thing, that Gypsy Rose Blanchard is indeed a narcissist. Okay? Now, you can argue covert, overt, whatever. She's a narcissist. If you can't agree on that, then just fucking scroll away, because you're brainwashed or you're something wrong with you. But I laid that case out on a couple videos now. And this one thing about narcissist mothers, number one, there's no way she would be able to help herself from not showing us that baby and using that baby and using it for attention and using it for all kinds of things. She would monetize the hell out of it and everything. There's no way she'd be able to help herself. She is a narcissist. And if she had a child for real before, she would be a narcissist mother. And they all do the same thing. Not to mention the breastfeeding issue, guys. There's no way about it. She is a narcissist, and we know that. And there's no way with the breastfeeding issue. I know you guys think I'm crazy when I bring this up, but this is good, hard, strong evidence, man, because human nature doesn't lie, okay? And we know in your actions and the way you do things don't lie, man. You can't fake that. You can't fake that. I don't care what a good liar this bitch is. You can't fake it. All right. And she would 100% either way milked it for everything it was worth. No pun intended. If she wants to lie and say, oh, I didn't create any milk, Raina comes. They told Gypsy, don't ever talk about breastfeeding. Don't broach the subject at all. Stay away from it. Don't talk about it because she doesn't know enough about it. And if anyone, any mothers at all, especially the ones she really has to watch out for are the mothers that have had a couple births where they were able to breastfeed successfully and it went well, and then that they had maybe one or two where it didn't go so well and their baby wouldn't latch or it wouldn't work or they weren't producing or something. If she would have ran up with a couple of them and they had some questions, that would have been it, right? So she wants to lie and just have Raina say, oh, well, a little colostrum came in. That's first of all, bullshit. A very small percentage of women don't produce milk. I looked at the microdeletion, not on Google, not in AI, in some textbooks, in some medical books. And that one can make the production of milk a little bit lower, but it doesn't do that. So don't blame it on that. There is a gene called M something or whatever that they have found a link with most women that can't breastfeed. There's this one gene, but it has nothing to do with her deletion at all. It's way on a different plate. There's nothing to do with that. So that's bullshit. Don't even try it. She would have, if she really didn't produce milk, guys, she is a narcissist. She would have cried and went on about it. She would have been pumping in front of us, all doing all these things and cried and freaked out. We would have heard about it and would have been a mess. I feel like I'm going to lose the bonding experience. I know how important the breast milk is and all these things she would have read online. She would have went crazy. Or if she really did breastfeed, all the work it is and how it encompasses your whole life, if you're doing it right and all this, we would have had her, she would have been filmed, her with the baby covered up, breastfeeding in the middle of the night, smiling, her little stupid, possum that ate the fucking canary look. We would have got all that. So she could have got all the sympathy and empathy, and she would have deserved it. The breastfeeding is a lot of work, and it is a selfless act to put yourself out like that to feed, where you can just stick a bottle in their mouth and be done with it, right? Listen, most women produce enough milk, and most women, if they are being lazy and they work with, there's a lot of women that produce milk fine, but their babies don't latch right away, or it's uncomfortable, or they feel weird about it, or hurts them at first or something, and they just give up, and then they tell them, I just couldn't do it. It just didn't work. So the percentage is actually higher if it was real and women weren't just being selfish and bullshit. Okay?
Wow.
I'm telling you. Most women in America that are on a decent diet or decent healthy are producing milk. Okay, and you're not telling me that bitch wasn't going to produce milk if she had a baby. I don't want to hear. Every time I come up with something that is pure solid, I got these people with the pure extreme ends of, well, what about it could have been? It could have been. So every fucking extreme that there is, Gypsy Rose Blanchard gets to take advantage of. Every time. She would have produced milk. Okay, and we would have heard about getting up, and I've been up all night breastfeeding and this and that. We would have had to see her breastfeeding. I mean, I'm sure she would have covered the baby up and all that night, and that would have been sweet or something and shit. She would have taken advantage of it because she's a narcissist motherfucker, and you can't tell me any different. She would have, and I don't want to hear Ash Blonde. No, me and Ken said from before she even had her, we were never going to put her online. We said that. Well, yeah, because you knew it was fake the whole time, and that was your easiest out. We'll never say we're going to put her online. Perfect. We're the perfect. There she is, virtue signaling. Another covert narcissist move. That was perfect for them. Oh, we're the most responsible, and we feel for her. We don't disrespect her and her privacy. And blah, 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 blah. You're an evil bitch, And you don't care about that, about anybody but your fucking self. And you've made that evident your entire goddamn life, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And you wouldn't give two fucks. You would have by now made up some stupid lie about, or you would have already turned it around by now with some excuse or a rationale for, well, we can show her a little bit. Once you figured out, then people would really start viewing your videos and start consuming your content and all this shit. Okay, and you get all the attention, all the sympathy, all the empathy, and all the good graces, and all the good comments, and da 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 da. Instead, now you've never even shown it, baby. You got idiots in your comments and your videos. Oh, such a good mommy to her projector-created AI baby. She's such a good mom. I'll see you guys in the next video, man.
He really is angry at her. It's concerning. That was so weird. Like, don't you, how dare he? I had a hard time breastfeeding with both my kids. Very hard time. For the first one and the second one. I basically couldn't either. It was horrible.
Either one.
Yeah. Mine didn't last very long, and it was hard. It was just a whole host of problems. But the ladies, we understand that. That dude doesn't. Why does he want to see? He's a creep.
Creep doesn't even begin.
It doesn't. And Aurora is the Greek goddess of dawn, and it means like hope and beauty and new beginnings and things like that. It has nothing to do with what he's saying it does. It's a Greek goddess, and it also happens over in like Finland, you know, when you have the Aurora Borealis or whatever. It's you know, the pretty purple and green stuff in the sky, but
He is sick. He is sick. And I don't even know at this point.
He doesn't seem like he's faking his anger at her though, right? Like he seems actually mad.
No, he is mad.
Oh, boy.
He is definitely mad. That's the part that I don't understand. Why is he so Okay, so he made this one right before the other one.
Good morning, YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share, please. All right. A couple viewers commented that they said I look good in white. So here I have another white shirt on for you. I'm just kidding. All right. Talk about a few things. Okay.
He's not kidding.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard. All right. You know what? I made that video about with this Natasha Cooper character, and I didn't know much about it. Well, everyone let me know. You guys all let me know. Boy, coming out the woodwork, names I've never even seen in the comment section, telling me what an awful, horrible person she is, and not to trust her, and she's on the payroll, all this shit. So, well, there you go then. That's why they're using the same word, dehumanizing and danger. But you guys also pointed something out to me that I didn't even think of it. I was just reading the comments, and I read them like, you know, they're from the idiot Ashmelon 6, right?
Whatever. I know it's
on the payroll. Shooting off the mouth.
The payroll
right?
is what got me.
You guys, a bunch of people pointed out to me it's a threat. It looks like a threat. A bunch of people in here and a bunch of people on TikTok. I put it over on TikTok. They're all saying that they're threatening you. They're straight up fucking threatening you. There's people in there saying, "Look, you need to find the IP address of where they're." I'm not going to do stuff like that. So I'm being threatened. I guess it comes with the territory.
Okay, me? I'm threatening him?
I'm being threatened. Okay. Well,
what in
that's
the
fucked up, though. So, since she wants to play like that, and I was going to move on to some more like Bible type shit and some other things with maybe venture into a little background on Wendy Adelson. Since they want to play like that, well, we'll just step it up a few notches. Okay. I'm going to refreshen some people's memory with some things today, or some of the new people maybe haven't heard. Right. Okay. This is something else I want to address. I read all the comments, guys. I try to put the little heart on them and whatever, but I don't have time to really, reply back to all of them. I wish I could.
Wow.
Some of them I do or whatever, but I really don't. I just don't. You know, sometimes I post a video and I walk away from it. I come back and there's fucking 60 comments and I can't, you know, I try to do a little heart. Okay. Thank you guys for all that though. But anyway, I do read them all. And there was a couple women that had said in there, well, I'm assuming they're women. I'm sorry. Sorry. Most of my viewers are women, it says anyway, but, and by their names, I thought, but I'm assuming though, right? But, and then a couple of them were even in comment back and forth. Like one made a comment, the other one was replying, talking about the borderline personality disorder, right? And I had mentioned that in that one video that I thought, well, Gypsy's got that and the covert narcissist. And the people weren't complaining about me. They weren't being shitty, like saying that I was being a dick or anything. But it seemed like I kind of hurt their feelings or offended them a little bit, right? So I was talking to my wife about it because, you know, she's in the biz, right? And she saw the video and she said, well, she said, the way you framed it
In the biz.
is anyone with borderline personality disorder, you know, you got to, you know, keep both eyes on them all the time or they might fucking kill you. That's how you know, like, well, what do you, so yeah. Again, as usual, she's right. I see I get going, guys. I'm sorry I don't think about it. So I apologize for that because they're not all like that, okay? I was just making the point of Jodi Arias because she's a crazy psycho bitch, and they diagnosed her in there with borderline personality disorder. They diagnosed her. But there's different, and this I want to talk about first before we start going into this. There's different types of borderline. I got a whole lecture in bed last night. Foreplay, right? A lecture with notes and shit.
Did you hear what he just said
No.
about foreplay?
No, I missed that. Thank goodness. You're going to rewind it, aren't you?
Oh my God. Hey, at first he said he got this whole lecture in bed and looked over and then did his eyes up like, and
I
then
saw
he said,
that. Yeah.
wow. He took these
No.
notes. He was in bed.
I took notes and shit on borderline personality disorders so I can get my shit together. Okay, so we're going to talk about this. All right, borderline personality disorder. Reason I was saying it from what I just knew about it before now, I know a bunch of shit about it now. I just was basing it on the problems forming relationships. Because I know that's a thing with them, with borderline personality. They have a problem making relationships, okay, and keeping them. And a lot of them are frantic about abandonment, like the person with is going to lose them. Even if the person they're going to lose even if the person's a piece of shit and treats them like shit, you know, they can't handle that. You know, but they do unhealthy things in the relationship to cause a lot of the problems, or they don't respond well to, you know, type thing. And, you know, a lot of it is because she told me that, well, they're abandoned as children, or these, you know, or they don't know when their mother's going to come home again. She's off doing who knows what, selling drugs, pulling tricks, who knows what. She left with the neighbors and then she's left with this person. They, you know, so, you know what I mean? But anyway, so everyone's different. Of course, we know that, but it appears, like I said, in general, it's a relationship thing in general. They have difficulty forming relationships and keeping them, and they go crazy, and they'll obsess on like specific people too in relationships too sometimes, and like then that starts to maybe smother them, and all this other kind of shit happens. But there's really 4 types of them, okay? And we're going to figure out which one Gypsy is. We'll figure out which one that motherfucker is, okay? On top of the covert narcissist, which I hope you guys are watching the videos. I'm going to link more covert narcissists, the covert narcissist videos again down below. This is very important, guys, not just because of Gypsy. I'm not telling you that you need to be concerned about that bitch. You need to identify them in your own life. If you're married to one, or if your parents are one, or whatever, and then get away from them. I hate to tell you this. If you for sure think you're onto one, go identify what they do, because they all do the same thing, guys. The covert narcissists are easy to, once you get them, they're easy, and you know their next move, you know, you're easy. Okay, because they're very predictable. They do the same shit. But until you catch them, until you figure them out, they're the most sly, sneaky motherfuckers there are. These are the ones that are doing things to you, like say it's your mate. They're controlling you and they're doing all this stuff. But then they go around and they're telling everyone behind your back that they mirror, that you are the one doing that. All this shit to them is what they're actually doing to you. And they set up all over the world where everyone they know, where these people think you're horrible and all this shit. And they're looking at you funny and all this. That's what these covert narcissists are. And they're straight up fucking evil. And if you please learn about it, because if you identify them in your life, you have to get rid of them. I actually watched this doctor, a psychiatrist, but it's been in the business a long time, this is what he said now. A fucking real MD psychiatrist actually said, I about fucking choked on my drink when I heard it. He said, when you identify one of them, you must get away from them. It doesn't matter if you've got 6 kids and you've been married forever. It doesn't matter if it's your mother. It doesn't matter. You must get away from them because they're dangerous and they will only self-destruct at one point, and they're going to destroy you before or during the self-destruct. Okay? That's what their aim is, and they don't even know it half the time. And he said, you have to get away from them, and you need to make a secret plan to get away from them. Don't just tell them you're going to up and leave, because that's not going to work with these people unless they're ready for you to go. That's not going to work. You can't end a relationship on your terms. It's got to be on the narcissist's terms, period. Okay? They said, you got to leave for your safety. You got to make a formulated plan to leave. Or if you can't do that, you have to kill them. This is what he said. Now, he said, I'm not condoning killing your, but he says, that's what I'm telling you is that's the only way you will escape them and you will be free of them, is you're going to either have to get away and go non-contact and be in hiding from them, or you're going to have to kill them. Okay? This is let you know, these are the most dangerous people in the world because they come off to you. You think they're the most wonderful, generous, whatever people, but meanwhile, they're fucking totally evil, the opposite. And they have this way of learning everything about you, and they mirror, and they understand what your likes are and what you're into and all this, and they mirror that. They pretend like, oh, I'm just like that. Oh, I like that. I agree. Just to get you fucked up.
Can y'all believe this?
Just to be able to, they like to be able to control your behaviors from afar. If they can control your behaviors from afar, doesn't matter if it's you're being mean to them. If you can they can get you to scream and go off on them, call them every name in the book. That's fine. That's fine. As long as they know they can pull your strings. Okay? And some of them's ultimate goal, believe it or not, is for you to commit suicide once they target you. That is their ultimate goal. If they can manipulate you into killing yourself. Okay? Well, let's get back. That's the covert narcissist. She's 100% that for a variety of reasons. Okay, these borderline personality disorders. There's ones called the impulsive type. They're antisocial, approval seeking. They're in constant conflict with society, and they seek approval at any cost. They're going to seek approval from people at any fucking cost. That's the impulsive type, right? Then we've got the discouraged type. They're the ones that are avoidant, they're depressed, or they've got dependent behaviors, they're codependent on everybody. They operate in what's called the abandoned child mode. These are ones with a lot of daddy issues and, kids that were orphaned and tossed around from person to person and all this type of shit. Okay. They have an unstable sense of self. No, I'm sorry, that's not it. They make frantic efforts to keep the relationships intact, no matter what, because they're in abandoned child mode. Okay. Now the next one is petulant type. These are passive aggressive all the time. They operate in passive aggressive mode. Once you learn what passive aggressive means, and there's a video that will be linked with the other one about 12 passive aggressive techniques that covert narcissists use. Once you understand what passive aggressive actually means, and you can identify someone that is doing it all the time. If someone has a passive aggressive personality type where they're that way all the time, those are dangerous motherfuckers. Period. Whatever else is going on, get away from them. If they do it all the time. If you catch someone doing a passive aggressive slight every now and again to be funny, or they're just being a wise ass, or you hurt their feelings, they're just getting a stab back at you and then that's it. Okay, that's something different. If they're doing it all the time and you identify that, get the fuck away from them. If nothing else, they're dangerous as fuck. Okay, that's from my wife. She says, if they do nothing else but operate in that mode, get the fuck away from them. And of course, the other thing is if what they say is not matching their actions, well, then you know what time it is. Especially when they might be fake and good with you on the surface, but you see with other people what they're saying and doing with them is not matching. You know, that's a fucked up person too. Okay. The petulant type, like I said, unstable sense of self. They are passive aggressive all the time. They are in angry child mode as opposed to abandoned child mode. They're in angry child mode. And they find that the world is the problem, not them. I'm kind of thinking, oh, and they have a horrible, horrible fear of abandonment, these people. I kind of think that's the gypsy one right there, because she's a passive aggressive motherfucker in lives, in interviews, and on as Ash Blonde 6 even. That's a passive aggressive motherfucker right there, which I told you they're dangerous people in and of itself just because of that. All right, the last one is a self-destructive type. These are the people that they say are the goth or emos, and they're just depressed and quiet and weird and that kind of shit. She's not that one, although she hung out with them kind of people and shit. But so what do you guys think? Do you think, in the comments below, please, do you think she is the impulsive type, the discouraged type, the petulant type? That's what I think. Or the self-destructive type. So, and I apologize to these people that have borderline personality disorder. You know, probably from the comments you guys are talking about, with your self-esteem, which is the thing with them. They have low self-esteem and problems and with that and self-worth and self-image and all that shit. And from the comments going back and forth from you, I would say you guys might probably be the more discouraged type, which those are the more mellow ones. They're not crazy hurting people and shit. Okay. It's the impulsive ones and the petulant ones you got to fucking watch out for. All right. That's what I was told. All right. So that's borderline personality disorder. Now, we know that Gypsy Rose Blanchard is a covert narcissist. I'm going to say she's malignant. To be malignant, there is a list of things that have to qualify on top of being the narcissist. She's 100% a covert narcissist. The one that she is sadism, I believe. She's a sadist. She loves to watch people suffer in any kind of way. She loves that. She loved the way she hurt Ryan and had that kind of control. She loved it. Made her fucking wet, probably. All right, so we got that. That's her. I wanted to go further about the night of the.
She's got BPD. She's a narcissist. She's, what else is she? She's
This is one perverted fuck.
Yeah. I seriously believe, and I said this earlier in your chat, that I think this dude, he either A, tried to come on to her and she rejected him, or he sent her a message and she just flat out ignored him. Because he is way too fucking butthurt. And talks way too much, like too much shit. Like it's not even like.
Yes, I think she humiliated him because I think she made fun of him and he felt humiliated.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's too personal for him. Like it's not like it's, oh, she's crazy. She's she's did this. She's lying. And it's he has got some pent up anger toward her.
Yeah.
Like bad pent up anger. Like it's not even normal pent up anger.
I've done parodies of people before and they've stayed mad like this, kind of mad about that for years after the fact. For some reason, that kind of stuff really.
He was like overly angry. He called her a pussy ass bitch last night. I mean, he went way left. I mean, this dude is not normal.
Yeah, it was bad.
He's got his fucking drawers in a twist for some fucking reason. She has done something.
I really set him off last night.
Oh, I know you did. That's why I said. And he was he was going at Tasha. Then he called Gypsy a fucking pussy ass bitch and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, motherfucker, you are not normal. This is not normal behavior. I can see not believing somebody or, not thinking they're telling the truth, but dude, this is way too personal for you to be just that.
And he's getting angry over things he's just assuming. None of these things he's stating are fact.
He's literally screaming at me last night.
Oh
Well, yeah.
gosh.
Well, if you hear him talk about this too, also in the last couple of videos, he is visibly angry, like shouting, and I'm just like, dude, there's no point in why are you raising your voice?
Hang on, let me
I have
find
a
that
question.
video.
Is every single video he makes 15 minutes long?
Yeah,
Yes,
because
because he
he don't
uploads
want
them
to.
to TikTok.
He doesn't want to give his information out, like fingerprints or names or anything, or show his ID,
Oh,
because
gotcha. Because YouTube does
he
that
Content,
might
well,
too.
you'll know.
think somebody's out to get him. You know,
Yeah, one of those.
yeah, he's
This is his video
fucking
from
nut
last
job.
night. He's put my comment up there. This is my comment for those of you who didn't hear this last night. This is his video he did about me. Listen, let me just say, if I can't do nothing else, I can piss people off.
Well, he got
And I
Oh,
shit
was
girl,
twisted.
tell me about it.
like, I was sincere in everything I said, and I'm a liar, and I'm reading a script, and I'm on the payroll. Look, this is what cracks me up though. This man does not know Gypsy, doesn't know anybody involved, has never spoken to anybody involved other than dumbass F bag, who got him started on this tangent, by the way. Because he was a supporter of Gypsy until Fancy showed him proof.
Well, and you know his fucking ass is watching, dude. I'm just gonna tell you, you don't know a fucking thing about Louisiana law if you think that a divorce can't move that fast in Louisiana. You're full of shit.
And I said this last night, and I will say it again, you little fucker. You're about to say it again when I play it, that I must be dealing with weak ass men. No, motherfucker, you ain't never dealt with a woman, obviously, who doesn't take bullshit from dumb ass ignorant fucks like yourself. And I meant what I said. If I saw this fucker in person, I would sling his ass around by his hair like a damn it doll.
Yeah, he wouldn't survive 5 seconds he would not. And he don't know a fucking thing evidently about Louisiana law, because I know for 100% fact that you could get a fucking divorce. My sister was pregnant with my nephew and was going to get a divorce from my brother-in-law. They didn't follow through with it at that time, but she was going to get a divorce from my brother-in-law, and they were going to have it done in a week. And she was pregnant. It is up to the judge, solely up to the judge, whether he wants, especially if the father says there's no point or there's no, you know what I'm saying, we can wait or whatever. A judge can do it within a week. They don't have to do a paternity test. It doesn't have to be done. It is up to the discretion of the judge. And if the judge doesn't think it's necessary and neither party involved wants to prolong it, they won't.
This dude is about as much a prosecutor as I am.
I don't know what fucking law book or what fucking law test you took or whatever. You said you fucking went to law school or where the fuck you said, dude. You need to go back. Because evidently you don't know a
Well,
fucking
he's
thing about
also supposed to be a registered nurse.
No, you ain't no motherfucking registered nurse either, because I can tell you right now you ain't. I'm not a fucking registered nurse, but I got plenty of my family, and I can tell just by the way you talk, you ain't one.
He's a wee little man who got his feelings hurt because somebody made fun of him because there's a lot of material there. Hey, buddy, ask your wife about narcissistic injury. That'll explain all your misplaced anger, you creep. The dude's a loon. I mean, he is absolutely like well, a lot of the men on the internet who have these fragile little egos who can't handle a little bit of a joke in their direction, and they lose their shit over it like this. And here we are. It's dangerous. Like, buddy, move on. This is weird focusing on an infant like this.
No, just wait till you hear this. Just wait. Just wait.
It's so unsettling. Okay, I'm
Crying like a little bitch and get over it.
Hi there, like, subscribe, and share. All right, guys, listen. Normally, I wouldn't make a big deal of this at all. I wouldn't make a big deal, and I don't want to beef with other content creators and all that shit. I don't really care. I know I'm right, and I know what I'm saying is the truth. And the rest of it, well, if it's not the truth, it's a lie. It's straight up. You can code it however you want. Some people might be lying inadvertently, or maybe they're spreading a lie and they think it's truth. Whatever. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But if it's not true, it's a lie. There's not alternative facts. There's not different. It's either true or it's not. Okay? And Gypsy Rose Blanchard never gave birth. I don't care what baby they're toting around or what. So what you just flashed before you was, and like I said, I would never do this, and I don't want beef with this woman, okay, is a comment from Natasha Cooper that was, and I have heard of her, not good. That was in my last video when I was calling out Gypsy for her. She didn't have a baby, and the divorce alone proves it, okay? So she's in there. Well, I want you to please pause and read the whole comment. She says, you know, she knows with certainty that she's seen a baby and it's a thriving girl and it looks just like Ken. Number one, now see, I know that's bullshit. If there were a baby, which there isn't, okay, it doesn't look like Ken because Ken and her have never even been together in a relationship. I know that they're lying. They're lying, okay?
No,
Maybe,
no,
unless she got him drunk one night and tricked him and somehow got it, whatever. All right. So that she says, then you could go on further and she's talking and then she goes then she says, I need to leave the baby out. This woman who I don't even know, my wife doesn't tell me what I need to do. Okay.
I did.
This I don't know what kind of weak men she's used to dealing with or whatever. You know, and I'm not saying that she is, but something's up. If she thinks she can just order someone around that she doesn't even know. Okay. I need to leave when I know for a fact there is no baby. She didn't have a baby. She may be toting around a baby. It doesn't look like Ken, though. Didn't come from Ken. Maybe it looks like Ken. I don't know, but it didn't come from Ken. Didn't come from Ken's loins. That's a lie.
Listen, I have known Ken and Gypsy since 2019. I have fought with them. They were on my panel. When they first started seeing each other again after she got out of prison, my panel was the first one they went on. I told them then that I did not believe that they weren't together. I have seen Aurora multiple times because every time Vic goes to Christie's, they FaceTime me. I have talked to the baby. I have laughed. I have played with her. She is fat and sassy and looks just like Ken. Nothing like Gypsy. This man on the screen has never spoken to any of them, has never been around them, doesn't know anything about them, and claims to know for a fact that Ken and Gypsy have never had sex. Like, this man is so obsessed with what penises are entering and exiting Gypsy's vagina. What?
Hey, babe.
Yes, I know.
You got it?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am as soon as this is over. This is just ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Fuck, okay.
Well, it's real funny to me that I've heard people other than you, before you even said that about Ken, say the same thing, that the baby looks like Ken. So, I mean, this dude's an idiot. And I don't give a fuck if he likes it or not. Get the fuck over and move the fuck around. Find something else to do. You're obsessing over something that you're never going to fucking change. And you can spit out whatever fucking theories you want to come up with, but all you're going to end up happening is you get your ass in a fucking shitload of trouble. Because it's to the point now it's getting serious. This is not fucking playtime anymore. And if Gypsy's smart,
the way that he dismisses this, you know, as far as about the dehumanizing and putting the baby in danger, the way that he just dismisses that like it's some bullshit. Just here.
Or you just wanted to believe it looked like Ken, if this is even true. I have no reason to believe that you're lying. I'm not straight up calling you a liar, but she didn't have any baby. Okay. You may have been deceived like they deceive everyone else, but we're going to get further into this. Okay. Then if you read further, first, she's telling me what I need to leave the baby. I need to, because I'm dehumanizing the baby and I'm putting it in danger. Now, where did we hear that verbiage before? Where did we hear that verbiage before? Well, let's go to Ash Blonde 6's comments, and you can see the exact same thing a couple times now, right? I'm dehumanizing. Same words, guys. This doesn't just happen this way. Gypsy didn't even know what the word dehumanizing fucking was. I don't know this Natasha woman, so I don't know. I imagine she knows what that word means. I have no reason to believe that she wouldn't. Gypsy was fucking told that word, okay? So it looks like, Natasha was said to go along with the script, or they were both asked to say that, okay? And putting the baby in danger. There's a reason they're doing this.
Is there anybody in this chat who has ever seen me go along with anybody? Have I ever listened to anybody? Do I ever follow what somebody says or do what somebody tells me to do? Any of you? Have you ever?
Maybe that's the type of women he's used to, but it ain't happening over here.
Yeah, good point.
This fucker is beyond delusional.
And he's so damn angry. Boy, sit the fuck down and shut up.
And it gets worse.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And now they've got her in on it, Natasha Cooper, who I got no beef with. I don't know her. I know of her. And, and then she puts around, and if, I'm big.
I didn't say nothing about big.
Gypsy,
he said that himself. That's
content. Well, you'll know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. So what? Please, everyone. Content creators of any ilk. I don't care how many. I don't care if you got 17 million fucking followers. Does not impress me. Okay, people that are on here that are influencers, influencing people. That's in and of itself sounds fucking evil. But anyway, that's another video. So that doesn't impress me. I don't care. But but ma'am, you're not going to tell me what I need to do, especially when I know I'm right. This is what's so horrifying. If there really was a baby involved, I wouldn't be doing this anyway. If there really was a baby involved, because they'd be right. Because she'd be dead ass right if there was a real baby. So I just, I did go watch. She seems like she might be a nice woman or all, but
no, I'm not.
She's wrong about this.
I'm not.
And I like to think she's just being deceived. But for her coming here and right away in the comments saying, and coming right to my video, I don't think she's ever viewed my shit before. Maybe she has. I don't know. But coming right to my video talking about, first of all, it's, I've never been really, we've had a on and off again relationship or whatever she said. You can read it. Again, they usually start it with, well, I'm not a fan of Gypsy, or I'm not on her side. I don't, or usually it's, I'm anti-Gypsy, or I don't like her at all either. But, excuse number 1, 2, and 3 for her. But they're using the same verbiage, and there's a reason for that. Okay? And I know that Gypsy's an idiot, and Gypsy copies everybody, and she's put it all in there in Ash Blonde 6. I don't know about this Natasha woman. I'm not going to pretend that I do. But I also know what I'm saying is I don't think she's running around copying what Gypsy would do. You guys understand what I'm saying here?
Nobody understands what you're fucking saying.
Yeah. They're both using the same verbiage. You're dehumanizing this reborn doll and this borrowed kid. I'm not dehumanizing any babies. Gypsy Rose Blanchard did not give birth. If they got some other baby, God love that baby. I'm not trying to dehumanize it or put it in any danger. How the fuck is me telling the truth that this bitch never gave birth? That's all I'm saying. if she never gave birth? How is that putting a baby in danger, even if they had a real one? How the fuck does me saying that put a baby in danger? What, are we supposed to believe the stretch that someone's going to believe that she didn't really have a baby, so they went over there with intention of killing the baby that they believe me about? What are you saying? Why do you fucking people keep coming at me with this? You're dehumanizing the baby and you're going to put it in danger. How can we just tell you the truth that there's this lying, adulterous, mother-killing motherfucker never really had a baby. She's just a scam artist bitch. She was taught to be a scam artist from her fucking mother. She was a scam artist the whole time she was in prison. She scammed Nick into fucking getting involved so she could blame the whole murder and sacrifice on him. She scammed Ryan into marrying her sorry fucking ass. All right? She scammed everybody. What are you talking about? She was a born and raised fucking up as a scammer. She's scamming now. She never had a fucking baby. If they've got some other person's baby or whatever, that's a big fucking fraud. I mean, God love it. I got nothing against any babies in the world. God love it. But that doesn't take away from the fact that it never came out of her body. This motherfucker never gave birth at all, period. Gypsy Rose Blanchard's never gave birth, and that's on everything. That's on my motherfucking eyesight. God, strike me down if I'm lying on this pussy asshole. If this dumb bitch, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, ever had a baby, take my vision, man. Because no, she was pregnant and she lost the baby, and Lifetime said the show must go on. And that's the truth. And Natasha Cooper, I got nothing against you. Okay? But if you're lying for them to help them out for whatever reason, shame on you. Okay? And if you're telling the truth and you really believe that, well, I'm sorry, you need to look into it a little bit better because they're deceiving you. Okay? They're evil motherfuckers, Natasha. She sacrificed her mother, killed her with her own hands in exchange for fame and fortune. Okay? That's a fact. All right? And I'll see you people in the next video, man. This is getting absolutely ridiculous. You're not going to blame some fake story that happens to this fucking baby on me. You're not going to do it. Oh, you're dehumanizing the baby. You're making it so it doesn't seem human to some crazy person out there. They've turned Aurora into an object because you said they're using a doll. So since they've dehumanized her, they went over there and did something. What are you going to do now? What are you trying to turn this into, man? Is this for real where we're going? We're going to make up a whole fucking fake your baby was killed or snatched by someone and what you found their device. What are you going to do? You're going to do like the fake shit the FBI and CIA does all the time? Like with us, we found their device and on it had all Karma Collector videos saved. And, we found, him doing messages and, what? Why are you people using the same verbiage? There's a reason for this. There's a reason why she popped up out of nowhere with, you're dehumanizing this baby and putting it in danger. The exact same shit this crazy motherfucking Looney Tunes bitch, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, has now said fucking 2 or 3 nights in a row in different videos of my message in my comments. Okay? So I don't know what you motherfuckers are up to, but you better cease and desist, man. Because I'm on top of every one of your moves. All right? And if you're up to something, if you're not up to something, Natasha Cooper, God love you. You are up to something, shame on you. And God's watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Oh dear, he looks a little jaundiced. He's scary. I mean, that was so over the top because you know why? Because he knows you're right. He is dehumanizing that baby. It's exactly what he's doing. There's no other word for it. Idiot.
None.
Get a dictionary, buddy. Look it up. That's exactly what you're doing. He has issues, man.
He has something. That is for sure.
Yeah.
I told
Yeah.
you he was crazy. I really ticked his turtle last night.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, he was screaming at you. That was weird.
I tend to bring that out in people.
I can understand that. I can fully understand that. Doesn't take much either, does it, girl?
That's a typical reaction.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty. That's pretty regular. I mean, that's not
Yeah,
odd.
yeah. I mean, I can't say that I was surprised.
This is a little hard. Jesus help you.
And it was sort of what I was trying to do. I was trying to deflect him away from her, and
Well, I mean, well, kind of, but not really. I mean, it seemed like to me he just gonna yell and scream at anybody he thinks he can yell and scream at. But
hey, Mandy, yeah, exactly. He is a loony toony.
you ain't never lying.
Lord have mercy. I just don't. I don't know, y'all.
Hollering like he lost his damn mind.
Yeah.
He wouldn't holler, but he wouldn't holler, but one time like that in front of you.
No.
Hell no, he wouldn't. I'd pop his ass and knock him out. He would have no teeth, not one snaggled. These fuckers kill me. Seriously, men like him.
Right?
I reckon they're used to women who cower down before them. Bitch, please.
I don't know what he's used to, but it's the juxtaposition between how his mannerisms and then how he like wants to be done. I don't know. It's weird.
Bug-eyed freaking lunatic.
He got the right.
No doubt.
I'm telling you, I'm like a Peaky. It grossed me out when you said it, but you damn right. I bet his stomach's full of snot.
Oh gosh.
I've never heard somebody snort so much.
That's one of the things that grosses me out the most out of anything in this world, besides a couple other gross things. The fact that he does that so many times during his videos like this. Oh god.
Get a fucking a tissue, something. Blow your fucking nose.
Something.
Yeah.
It's so rude.
I don't
Like
even care
eating.
about the rudeness. It makes me want to vomit.
Yeah, I know. My stomach literally will start hurting. That is like one top 3 of things that can really gross me out. Okay, Teddy, I know you're right there.
Teddy said, "Hello, it's me."
He wants something. Oh, excuse me. What was it? Now Teddy's doing it. Come on, buddy.
Teddy wants some bacon.
Oh my god.
Say the word. Oh no.
Lord have
I think
mercy.
he heard too.
Yeah, bro is a nut. He's beyond a nut. Like seriously, we have seen and dealt with some absolute loony birds over here. But I truly think that this dude takes the cake.
Well,
But the thing this is the most frightening thing about him. He's not formidable. He's not physically threatening at all. Because I'd thump his ass across the damn fucking room. He literally, I'd blow his ass over.
it's not even him that you have to worry about.
No, that's what I'm
No.
saying. It's not him. He and the people that he is inciting and encouraging is what is frightening. But he truly believes everything he says.
Oh, no doubt.
No,
And
he
he's
definitely
to
does.
be disinvested in somebody that you don't know, have never met, and never will. I don't know. These people on the internet are just weird, y'all. Just weird. Just like that damn toxicity shit. She was live again tonight with River Rat as her guest host,
Oh God.
talking about me and my battles, and I'm broke, and still got me up there looking like Fat Paula Dean with a slushie in my hand. I ain't had a slushie in freaking 3 months.
Boy, that sounds good right about now.
From this in the last year, could they?
No, seriously, the pictures that they've had up for the last 2 days are just like, I'm like, what the fuck? And then that dumbass Are You Woke has renamed themselves to some other dumbass name
Mm-hmm.
and made a video about what my makeup should look like as an over 50 woman.
What? Oh, come
Yes.
on.
I need to learn how to wear my makeup. And then they've got pictures of Nabil in the video.
Either they are that damn jealous, or they're just that damn stupid. Huh? I don't know which one it is.
This is what cracks me up about it. They literally follow me to TikTok, record my lives, record my boyfriend, and then come back to YouTube to make videos.
To talk about how bad you are. I mean, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like that she has no other content.
That's what I said to him. If Tasha left tomorrow and said she's not doing TikTok, she's not doing YouTube, nothing. She's just going, she's leaving. They would have nothing to talk about.
No. I never paid attention to her before, but now I notice more, and she'll throw in like another topic here and there, like just a quick little blip about something else.
Oh, she's got a podcast now apparently, and it's going well. The video she did of me the other night had 247 views. Tonight she had 47 people watching.
Well,
And I said this yesterday on TikTok, and I'll say it again. I challenged her and that dumbass Are You Woke to cam up because they both are freaking cowards. They won't show their face. They won't say who they are because they can't take what they dish out. Literally have said that they don't want to get the clap back. That's why they don't show their identity. Because they don't want people to come after them. So basically what they're saying is they couldn't handle what they dish out.
Yep. And they don't want to get it in return because obviously there must be a lot to criticize or critique there. I hate that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They talk about every single thing about me. Every single thing. I've lost 100 pounds. I'm almost 50 years old. Ain't nothing about me anywhere remotely perfect. But at least I turned the fucking camera on. And I always have. Whether I weigh 9,000 pounds or 90.
Mm-hmm. The fact that these people can hide like that and then turn around and say, oh, I'm not turning I don't want to be criticized. I mean, why anybody even listens to anyone like that? I'll never understand it. It's so hypocritical and goofy.
Because they're just like them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They're all nuts out of the same nut tree.
Literally. This is all they have.
Yeah.
And honestly, and I said this yesterday too. If these people were as happy in their lives as they claim to be, like tonight they were saying, come and celebrate with our broke asses or some shit. If these people were as happy in their own lives as they claim to be, they wouldn't have so much time to worry about me and mine. Because I don't have time to worry about any damn body but myself.
Amen.
care what any of these people are doing. Wyoming's just funny to make fun of because she's so damn stupid.
I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, and I didn't even get on YouTube. The only reason I saw Wyoming's video was because it popped up on my. For some reason, I don't know why. I guess when I was subscribed to her channel a while back, and I unsubscribed, it still gives me notifications.
Yeah.
And I saw that it came up, and I watched it this afternoon at some point. But before that, I went hunting this morning. I came home and I worked on my truck. I hung out at my mom and them for a little bit. Came home, took a shower.
I spent all day with Nabil, and then I was live on TikTok about Gypsy, and then about the Idaho Forum doing that.
A little bit.
I mean, I don't get it. But this is the funny part about it. On a Friday night, these people were live about me.
I don't understand because you're not even doing anything for them to talk about. Like, what the heck are you?
They're making fun. My empire has fallen. No. Wait. My empire has crumbled.
Oh,
I can promise you this. That woman from Toxicity claims to have a husband, right? On a Friday night, if I was married, I'm trying to get divorced, but if I had a wife living in my house, girlfriend, whatever, right? There wouldn't be no YouTube on a Friday night. We'd be going out on a date.
well.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
well, here's the thing. I mean, maybe look, I'm in that, you know what I mean? I'm in that situation, but he goes to bed really early and I can't, like, I'm tired now. Like now I can barely keep my eyes open. And well, you know what I mean? But he goes to bed early because he's been trading super early in the mornings, you know? So sometimes, I mean, after however many years, yeah, I could, maybe she does, but it's just, I just don't get her point. She's trying to point out that that Natasha's a horrible person, but she's obsessed. These people.
That's what I'm saying. She literally watches me. She made a video to point out that I was having a bad night with battles and was venting about it. So because I had a bad night, my empire is crumbling, and where has all my support gone? And it said I'm begging for money.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Well, when this lady goes on camera, turns off memberships, demonetizes her channel, doesn't have her links up, and does this for, without any type of monetary reward and shows herself, then maybe I'll listen to what she says. Until then, she's just.
What I'm saying. It's laughable because she literally was thanking somebody for giving her a tip for talking about me.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
The only reason she makes any money on YouTube is because all she does is talk about me.
Right. And it's probably what keeps her going to some degree. You know what I mean? Those little bit of tips are probably what motivates her.
And then criticizes me for making money.
Yeah, of course.
While she makes money. And these people never see how stupid they are.
Never. No, they never do.
She truly does not realize how pathetic she is to have spent her entire Saturday night live about me with River Rat as her co-host.
That River Rat's got a nasty mouth on her.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of surprised. She's real rotten things she says.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah. I went in and tried to ask them a question about something a couple weeks ago. I forget what it was now, but they were saying something out of context. It's left me, but they blocked me right away. I mean, it wasn't even like they weren't even, and I was very polite. Like, I don't typically go into places and say anything rude. You know, I don't go into somebody else's channel and act rudely. I was polite about my question, but it was pointed, you know, and they couldn't answer me. I wish I remember what it was, but yeah, they blocked me. I was like, wow, okay, ladies.
Of course they did. Your wolf likes me. Okay, I guess.
Oh yeah, he has a pet wolf.
I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I'm telling you, these people they will literally drive you to drink.
Tell me about it. No,
And I'm talking about something other than my Dr. Pepper.
right.
I don't get it. But anyhow, I've got to get off here and get some sleep. Nabil's already reminded me, and got to get off of here. But thank y'all for
Me
coming up.
too.
I appreciate it, and I will see y'all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Night, y'all.